Greetings and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to craft a max level item. That is 600 gear score. It's not easy. It takes a lot of preparation. It takes a little bit of time. It can cost a lot of money. So this is not an easy feat. And yeah, you just gotta stick to it, and you gotta really like go after it if you really want to be a max level crafter and you really want to get these like best in slot items crafted for yourself or for your friends, for your company. If you want to make a lot of money on the market, because like best in slot items, 600 gear score, they go for a lot of money. We're talking many tens of thousands of coin, many hundreds of thousands. I've seen a lot of items for like 300k. So if you get lucky, you can make a lot of money, and then of course with the money that comes in, you can kind of finance more items that you can craft. But I'm going to show you how to get there. So the first thing that you need, we're going to be looking at Arcana here. This like kind of like my maximum crafting that I have going on right now. Of course, you need 200 skill level in your crafting discipline. Otherwise, you can't do it. You need 200, okay? So get 200 first. That's the first thing you're going to do. The second thing you're going to do is got to make a lot of money because you need 3 houses. I got a house in Windsward, I got a house in Brightwood, and I got a house in Restless Shore. These 3 houses have trophies in them, right? You need a crafting trophy, the major crafting trophy. I'll show you what that looks like for Arcana. These can be really expensive based on your server, based on the kind of trophy that you need for the kind of craft. They can be really expensive. So let's see, where did I put it? Where's my trophy? I put it somewhere. I put it somewhere. I don't know where I put it. I gotta be honest, guys. I put it somewhere. So oh, there it is. There it is. So this is the major Arcana trophy. So you need 3 houses, and you're gonna put these 3 major crafting trophies in each house. You can't put them in one house. They have to be in separate houses. What that does is, as you can see, trophy buffs, Brightwood has a major Arcana trophy, Windsward has a major Arcana trophy, and Restless Shore has a major Arcana trophy. This is the maximum you can have. You can have 3 trophies of the same kind in 3 different houses, and you'll need them. You will need them. So 3 houses, you can buy the cheapest ones that you can get. You buy the Arcana trophies, or like whatever trophies, just so you get an idea. If you go to the marketplace and you look for major Arcana, they're actually dropping in price right now. When I bought them like a week or 2 ago, they were sitting at like 9.5k. Right now we get a couple cheaper ones. So Arcana is a pretty good one. The trophies are kind of cheap, but yeah, your server might be different, of course. Keep that in mind. So that's going to cost you a lot of money. Getting 3 houses, getting the 3 trophies. That's the first like big step that you have to invest in. The next thing that you want to do is you need gear. There's crafting gear that you want. For Arcana, for example, they're called Arcanist. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. I'm going to show you something now. Don't spend more money than you need to, okay? Because when I looked up my Arcana gear, so you look at the gloves. Oh, they're super cheap, right? That's nice. You look at like other things like the headgear. Super cheap, right? No problem. Then you look at stuff like the shirt. Shirt is a big piece. 20 coin, not a problem. But then you look up the pants, and all of a sudden you're in trouble. All of a sudden you're like, oh wow, 20k? That's a lot. What happened here? And you could, of course, buy this if you have the money, but don't do it because you don't need to buy this. These are Arcanist pants, so this is like specifically for Arcana right now. But I'm pretty sure like the other crafts have the same kind of thing. These are Arcanist pants, but these are not the only items that can give you that. What I what I recommend you do is you don't look for the name, you look for the perk. So, what you need is you have Arcanist expertise and you have Arcanist mastery. If you pick Arcanist mastery, these are the earrings. You need that too. So buy the cheapest earring that you can find that has the Arcanist mastery perk on it. But you only need that. It's just like the one earring. The other jewelry pieces do not have this, so you only need this one thing. So this is the one thing, and then you look for Arcanist expertise. And when you do that, you realize, oh, so we have Arcanists specs, but we also have Concoctors gear, and this is the same. And when we compare this apparel, what was it? Leg armor, right? The pants. So you have the Arcanist pants, which cost a buttload of money, or you have the Concoctors pants, which do exactly the same thing, and they're just like literally 1,000 times cheaper. So yeah, don't make the mistake to buy stuff that you don't need. Look for the perk instead of the name, because you might find an item that has a different name but has the same perk on it, and you're gonna, save a lot of money. So that's the next thing you want to do. All right. So let me do that real quick. I'm gonna put on my Arcanist stuff here. And then, of course, we have the Concoctors. And then we have the this one here, this earring. So now we have 5 pieces that give you +2 expertise to your crafted item quality, and then the earring that gives you 5. So that alone gives you 15 increase. So now we have 200 level. You have the 3 houses with the 3 major trophies in there. Make sure they're the major trophies. These are the ones that give you the most expertise increase, of course, and you really need that if you want to craft a max level item. It's not, you can't do it without that. Okay. Then you need the gear. We covered that. Then you also want to make sure you have the right food. So there's, of course, food that will increase your expertise, your crafting expertise. The way you can find this is you can just go to consumables, you go to trait skill bonus foods, and there you can kind of like look up what kind of foods you want. For Arcana, it's the sweet wild berry infusion. That's the tier 5 one. There's lower tier ones, but of course you want to go with the highest tier that you have, and you want to buy that. So like I said, for me it is the wild berry infusion. So you got to make sure you have that too when you're crafting. And then there's one more thing that you really need to make sure you have. You need to find a town that has the appropriate crafting bonus for whatever crafting station you're going to use. A way to find this is you can go to your bio here, and under territory bonuses, you can just pick any settlement and just look for the bonuses that they have, right? The bonus that we're looking for is in Restless Shore right now. That's the one for Arcanists, for the Arcana station specifically. So you look through the towns until you find the right bonus. It might be, depending on the server you're on, there's a good chance that no town is going to have that bonus. In that case, I guess you're out of luck there, unless you can maybe talk to the people that own the territory and kind of like ask them if they could get that buff going. But you definitely need this, and then you have to be in that town. So you have to go to this town to get that crafting bonus. Another issue is, of course, this town needs a tier 5 crafting station. So these two things need to be met in the town. You need to have the crafting bonus in the town, and the town needs to have the tier 5 crafting station. So, and with that all in mind, let's go to Restless Shore and look at the crafting. So as you see, there's a lot of time investment, there's a lot of money investment before you can actually attempt to do this kind of crafting, right? It honestly, like, I don't really like the way they did it. I think like a master crafter should be I mean, it shouldn't be easy to achieve, but it should be easier, I think, and it should involve you know, more time investment and less money investment, in my opinion. And one other thing that kind of bothers me about the crafting is there's no guarantee for a legendary item. If you're a master crafter, your maximum gear score is going to be between 595 and 600. So you still have a chance to not get a legendary item. I wish they would change this. I wish they would at least like put this behind the aptitude system, that when you gain aptitude levels, you can increase the minimum gear score until you reach the 600, so you can get like a guaranteed legendary craft. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, but I really wish they would do that. So before you start crafting, make sure you wear all your gear, you have all your buffs active. Keep in mind, if you have 3 houses with the 3 trophies in there, you got to pay taxes. If your house is not paid, you're not going to get the bonus. Also, if something, you know, if you're sure you have done everything and you're still not getting the full maximum gear score, go to your house, go in each and every house that you have with the trophy in there, take the trophy off, put it back on. Sometimes they bug out. In that case, you have to replace the trophies. So you just take them off the wall, put them back on, and then they should activate again. Should that ever be the case, so keep that in mind. So, and with that, we're just going here. We're looking at a fire staff, or a Calcum fire staff, for example. You wanna make sure you use the maximum, the highest quality item that you can do. Like for the example here, you know, you want to craft a staff. It's glittering ebony. It's going to be asmodium. It's going to be runic leather, and of course the quintessence, and that gets you to 595 to 600. So there is a chance that you might fail this, but that's the only way. Like it doesn't go any higher. It doesn't go any higher. It is a gamble. It costs you a lot of money to get there. Yes, it's frustrating if you craft something and you just don't get the legendary after putting in all the time and effort and all the money, all the investment, and then you just don't get a legendary. But if you get a legendary, and if you get a best in slot one, you can make a lot of money, or you just have a really good item to use yourself. Another thing that I like want to suggest is you use these timeless shards, you know? If you want to craft something like this, like the Orichalcum Fire Staff, for example, get a timeless shard, because that way you can, as you can see, like I'm choosing intelligence here because that's kind of like what you want on a fire staff, for example, and that allows you to have a guaranteed intelligence roll on the stats, and then you can, on top of that, also use your perk that you want, like vicious, or, you know, keen, or whatever you want. That way you have 2 things that you definitely want. You have your stat that you need, and you have like one of the perks that you definitely need. And if you get lucky with the other 2 slots, yeah, you might end up with a really nice best in slot item that you can sell for up to 300k. Sometimes some items really go for that kind of money. So that's how you craft a max level item. Keep that in mind. It is a long process. It costs a lot of money, but once you get there, you can start supplying people with really high quality items, make a lot of money. And, you know, should you get these like super best in slot items that go for a lot of money, the money that you get is going to finance, of course, you know, crafting more items. And technically, from the experience that I have, is if you're unlucky, I think if you're unlucky, you're still kind of getting the money back that you've invested in materials. If you're unlucky, if you get lucky, you get 10 times that, 15 times what you've invested. So, you know, that's going to happen eventually. So just keep at it. Like I said, that's it. That's the guide. That's how you craft a max level item. Hard to do, long, expensive, but yeah, now you know how to do it. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. I'll be back with another video soon. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And I'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.